And I'm like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see-through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, shit ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Baby girl love my bop and I'm like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see-through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, shit ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Big flex, my swole up. Double cup and I'm pulled up. Niggas hating like hold up. What's the problem? I'm pulled up. Big flex, my swole up. Hard body, they fold up. Shawty say I done glowed up. Double text on my phone up. Fuck with your boy, I'm the man of the year. I'm not a fan of your peers. Serve him a fate, I'ma hand him the shears. He not the man of your peers. Heart of a lion, I'm trampling fears. I love the man in the mirror. Cry me a river to stand in the tears. You better stand in the clear. I'm going crazy, niggas fugazi. How would they ever gon' fuck with a kid? Put it on, baby, it do not faze me. Boy, I do not give a fuck what you did. Eating that kitty, she stuck to my rib. How can I trust him? He fuck with the pigs. Bro got a Glock and a couple of C's. He think about splitting a couple of wigs. Shotty my DNA, all real, nigga. Sweatsuit, all heel figure. And I ain't even gotta deal with you. If I ain't never split a bill with you. I got Hennessy and horchata. Baby girl wearing nada. Ass growing from a cider. Bathrobe in his Prada. Fiji water by the cold glass. Granddaddy by the Ziploc. Flex season, I'm road running, I'm staying all on my tip top. Young man with an old mind, so I ain't worried about slight shit. I be up till sunrise, I'm staying out on my night shift. I got a bottle of bourbon, a bundle of honeys, I'm jiggy, I'm flexing a bit. Figured I hit it and quit it, I'm busy, I ain't got the minutes for texting it, bitch. Came from the gutter with me and my brother, I'm moving my mother right out of the city. Bitch, I'm a star and they know I go hard, so I'm kissing them babies and signing them titties. Gold blingin' like Chingo, rock star like Ringo. Checks coming in back to back, I'ma line them up like bingo. Oh, I think that they like me, they be all on my wood tip, not a stain on my white tee. I'm popping all of this good shit. Big flex, my swole up, double cup and I'm pulled up. Niggas hating like hold up, what's the problem? I'm pulled up. Big flex, my swole up, hard body they fold up. Shawty say I done glowed up, double text on my phone up. Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, shit ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, shit ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you?
Y'all thought it was just TD at first, didn't you?
I thought I hijacked the channel.
Hijacked
both.
the channel.
I told y'all when things really take off for me, I was going to drop Rob. Not only was I dropping Rob, and I'm taking his channels.
That's wild, man. Go drop me and take the channels, man. That's crazy. That's strong arm right there.
Yeah, that's strong arm. And I took the channels. Rob got to start from scratch, ground up all over again.
Man, that's wild, man. That's wild, man. You're gonna have me out here on Club Shay Shay like Monique.
Hey, let me tell you about TD.
Oh man, I had to talk about the game of Would You Rather and all that, man.
Right. Let me tell you about the game he wanted me to play behind the scenes. Like, what?
Oh man. That's hilarious, man. Yeah, so what's good with you, bro? What we about to talk about today?
Oh man, the Monique grift continues. There's a war done broke out, man, between Monique and DL Hughley. They going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is the grift that just won't quit.
Man, that's what's good. That's what's good, man. It's always great when the grift won't quit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the members, man. Shout out to DSB for 2 months of membership. Make sure y'all show him some love. Shout out to Hurricane IQ for 3 months of membership. Make sure y'all show Hurricane IQ some love. Yeah, the grift continues. The grift continues.
Yeah, man. And if you're watching this on Just Talking and you don't have a channel membership, which you should because it's only 99 cents, but you want to comment for free, you want to comment for free, you're not trying to drop 99 cents. All right, well then you can head over to the Reacts podcast. The link to Rob's channel, Reacts podcast, is in the live chat. So click on that link. You'll see it in the live chat. Click on it, head over to Reacts Podcasting. Make sure you subscribe and comment away.
Yeah, subscribe, comment away. We only need I want to say 17 subs in order to get to 1K. So come on over, help us get to that 1K. If you hear or if you want Just Talking, make sure y'all smash the like, make sure y'all share the stream, and enjoy the grift along with us. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the grift.
Exactly. Enjoy the grift with us, man.
That's hilarious. So what you want to do? You want to start out with this
Yeah, you gotta hit the Monique. Here? Yeah, hit the new Monique response first, because I've seen recently that, I guess Monique responded. I haven't heard it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard the response. And then not too long afterwards, DL Hughley, he clapped back. So I was like, okay, the war continues. Let's get it.
Well, since we watching Monique right now, we got to ask all our babies. We got to ask all our babies in the comment section. Babies, did y'all get a chance to see this? Did y'all get a chance to see this reaction yet? If our babies in the comment section saw this reaction, give me a thumbs up. If y'all didn't, give me a thumbs down.
Right. I'm trying. Did our baby see this yet? You know, our sweet babies.
Sweet baby, sweet chilling down there. Did y'all get a chance to see this? Let us know. We about to check it out right now. Let me know if you want to stop it anywhere.
I see Monique is you know, with her daddy. You know what I'm saying? So we can
yeah. She with the man. She with the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her.
Saying?
Shout out to
her. For being with the man in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, she all happy. Look, she happy about her man. Look at her.
She love her man, love her husband, love that head of the household, man.
Ear to ear. Look at that ear to ear smile. Her corners of her mouth about to touch her earrings. She's smiling so wide.
Modern women, big man looking at that smile on her face while she looks at the man of the house and admires the man of the house.
Facts. Big facts. All right, let's get it. Let's check this out. Let's see what we got popping off here.
For sure.
We're gonna wait for y'all to come on in, my babies. We ain't done this in a long time.
We ain't done it in a long time.
We ain't done it in a long time, Daddy.
Daddy.
Y'all don't understand why we smile so much. We was able to get it set up. We was able to push the button. Hey, come on now. We want you babies to come on in here. First of all, how y'all doing? It's been a minute, my babies. It's been a minute. Life been lifing. Life been lifing. Where we at, Daddy?
What do you mean?
Okay, yeah, I think it's enough babies in there. All right, let's go get it. Come on.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We just wanted to take a few minutes to address a couple of things that have taken place after the Club Shay Shay interview.
Pause that, please, real quick. Just real quick.
Real quick. Yes. Yep. Go ahead.
Look how she made sure that the man spoke first. He said, I got this. Even though this is your stream, I got this. Okay, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to round of applause, Monique.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Throw a round of applause in the chat for Monique, man. If y'all feeling Monique and her husband, man, throw some round of applause, throw some flames in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I am not mad at that at all, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
I find it hilarious that whenever folks want to talk, they talk about black love. They don't talk about Monique and her husband. You notice that? They don't talk about Monique and her husband. That is the epitome of black love. Look at that man leading the household. Round of applause for that, brother.
That's another topic for another stream. That's definitely another topic for another stream. You know what I'm saying? That's a topic for another stream. No, probably have some people upset.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Monique for understanding, you know, the woman's place in the relationship. You know, but anyways, let's go.
No doubt. Shout out to Black Ice. Black Ice bring up a good point. She is also leaning into him as well. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
She happy.
She happy.
Good man.
Be happy. Now, it's a lot of women out there that don't think that she should be this happy. They will say that Monique is weak because she's allowing a man to make her that happy. And they say, girl, you don't need no man. You can be happy like this on your own.
You see, but then what ended up happening is that you end up like Tiffany Haddish with 2 DUIs and, you know, all type of child's play allegations. You know what I'm saying? So
and then we'll be telling everybody that you weren't protected.
Exactly. Facts.
You're not protected because you don't need a man. So if you don't need a man and you're talking about protection in the same sentence, my advice would be go to your local armory and go get yourself one of those pink Rugers. Those, because you can't say those same things. You can't say both of those things in the same sentence. It doesn't make any sense. And the time for people being allowed to run around, breathe oxygen, and not make any sense is over. That era is dead. Would you agree?
It is dead. It is dead. And I'm definitely rubbing it in. DSB, I gotta rub it in.
Facts. Shout out to Lois Guy 9. Lois Guy 9. That's exactly what that's exactly what they'll be saying. Oh, Monique is a pick me. She's a pick me. This giving me pick me vibes. Is it giving you pick me vibes because nobody picked you?
It's giving me happy wife vibes.
Yeah. Hey, you know, congratulations to them, man. Is how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? They deserve as much happiness and as much productivity that their relationship can give them, despite what people may say. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, let's get it.
Good, brother. Thank you for allowing Monique to come on the platform, be a listening ear, continue success on what it is that you're doing. Thank you for being a real one.
Yeah, baby. Thank you. Thank you.
We wanted to address first and foremost our brother, DL Hughley. And we are firm believers on what is right and what is wrong.
Yes.
So we got to start off by saying there was an inaccuracy as it regards Monique saying that there was a cease and desist that was given to DL to shut it down. What had taken place, to be accurate, was after Monique spoke to Brother DL on that conversation, Brother DL said, what?
Well, after we spoke on that conversation, when we hung up that phone, the last thing he said was, "It is what it is." And I said, DL, then we're going to have to get our attorney involved. That's the last thing me and DL Hughley said on that conversation.
And after having that conversation with Monique, we went and got our attorney involved, Attorney Anderson. At the time, there were some emails that were transferred back and forth between his side and our side, and it escalated to a point when we had our attorney on the email, whereby then finally DL said that he would scratch the interview.
Yes.
So it was inaccurate that a cease and desist had to be given. However, that was the next step, and that's what Monique remembered, because when I discussed it with her, we said that would be the next step. But to DL's credit, at that moment, when it had escalated, that's when he decided to shut it down. However, that is a bit different from how it seemed to have been communicated, whereby on the phone, they were having a conversation and it was kumbaya. Though he never used those words, kumbaya, it did not end with her being under the impression that this was going to be resolved and shut down. So
now I got to ask a question, bro, and maybe the people in the comment section can help. What are they fighting about again? Like what happened that has caused this conflict? Because I remember there was that issue where, you know, she was on the radio show or whatever, and then they had played the weird game, the would you rather game. But did the would you rather game lead to all of this, where there's lawsuits and people calling attorneys, or I don't what brought it to that level? What's going on?
What brought it to this level, if I've been following all this correctly, is that the whole would you rather game thing popped off when DL Hughley's team was talking a lot of LGTV nonsense about, hey, would you rather your husband take it up the whoop-de-whoop by Lee Daniels, you know, or would you rather this? Monique wasn't feeling it, called DL, said your team is tripping. DL said, well, it is what it is. That's how we get down. We love that LGTV action over here, right? He said that's how it is what it is.
Download DL.
You know what I'm saying? Download Hughley. He said that's how we get down. DL, and that episode never came out. Okay. DL Hughley, in his response to Monique on Shannon Sharp, DL Hughley, the way he articulated that situation, he made it seem like he's the one who shut it down out of respect for Monique, but that's not the case.
Okay.
That episode was going to air anyways. But when he got on the phone with her husband, right, and he threatened to bring lawyers involved, at that point, once the lawyers got involved and emails started getting exchanged, before it could even go that far to lawsuits and cease of desist, DL Hughley pulled it from that pressure by the lawyers already getting involved. So technically, as far as paperwork is concerned, there was no lawsuit was ever filed, no cease and desist was ever given. But the pressure and threat of is what caused DL Hughley to back down and not put that episode out. But if you let DL Hughley tell it, he just didn't put it out because he's a stand-up dude who wanted to respect Monique, and that's not the case.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, facts.
All right, let's get it.
We wanted to make that clear out of love and respect for Brother DL. And despite all the commentary that he gave, with all the crunches she be doing, the captain's in the front.
I do.
And
I do.
Tell her.
I'm a sneak snacker, baby.
And she doesn't sneak when she snaps.
Okay. Hey.
But nonetheless, we wanted to be clear because at the end of the day, we Black folks in this world of entertainment. And there was a level of harshness in his return that seemed a little bit exaggerated for the moment. And we wanted to make it clear. And I think Monique can do it best when she speaks in reference to what she meant while talking about DL in the past.
You know, when I watched DL say, she went after my wife, she went after my daughters, I want to really be clear who I went after so that there's no confusion here. When I was on stage When I'm on stage and we are performers, we are performing to the audience in front of us. When I was on that stage and I said it must be hard to perform oral sex,
but differently.
Okay, on a coward.
That's crazy. Hold on, what's going on, man?
Go ahead. I know
I
you
don't
wanna
even
say
have.
something. Go ahead.
I don't have any words. It's like that just threw me off, and that makes me want to go back and watch the original joke. Like, wait, what? What's going on?
Right. I guess basically what she was saying, but of course she said it in like exaggerated terms, was that she feels sorry for his wife, that his wife has to quote unquote perform for a coward. You know what I'm saying? You know,
the coward being DL.
Yeah. So you know, she basically put a label on the performance of what that would be. You know what I'm saying? How you take how a woman supposed to take care of their man. You know what I'm saying? And she said it like that and wrapped it up into a joke. You know what I'm saying? So I that's at least that's what I get out of it. That was my interpretation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's what I got out of it. What do y'all think in the comment section? What you think, bro?
I think everybody got thrown off with that.
Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Let's get the context. Let's run it back a little bit. so Monique could have said to DL Hughley's wife, "Would you rather do what you do to somebody that's not a coward?" See, they could have played a little game of "Would you rather" on their own. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All right, let's get it.
And
I do.
Tell me.
I'm a sneak snacker, baby.
And she doesn't sneak when she snacks.
Okay. Hey.
But nonetheless, we wanted to be clear because at the end of the day, we Black folks in this world of entertainment. And there was a level of harshness in his return that seemed a little bit exaggerated for the moment. And we wanted to make it clear. And I think Monique can do it best when she speaks in reference to what she meant while talking about DL in the past.
You know, when I watched DL say, she went after my wife, she went after my daughters, I want to really be clear who I went after so that there's no confusion here. When I was on stage, when I'm on stage and we are performers, we are performing to the audience in front of us. When I was on that stage and I said, it must be hard to perform oral sex.
But differently.
Okay, on a coward. That had nothing to do with Mrs. Hughley. That insult was directed straight to you, dear.
So do you see what I was saying now as far as like how like interpreting it? Do what I was saying make sense?
Yeah. I hear what you're saying now.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Yo, and if y'all haven't hit that like button, shout out to everybody that's watching, wherever you're watching that. Hit that like button. Also, share the stream. All right, let's get it.
That had nothing to do with your wife. That was straight to you. So it felt like you were trying to pass it off as if I was going after your wife. When it comes to your daughter, to the baby that you did a post about, you did an interview about, I didn't do that interview. I simply reposted what you said. So when you say, Monique, you went after my daughter, that's untrue, DL. I posted what you said. And then when you said when you were really going for it with your shades on, and you said, Monique said, I stood by and watched my daughter be raped. DL Hughley, that's your conscience talking to you, brother. I never said that. I never said that. And I want to be a little clear about something else. Never would I try to do anything to harm any of your babies, because we got babies too. So never would I try to do anything to harm your children. However, what I was saying to your daughter and to the other daughters out there, I know what it's like for your daddy to know you've been touched and he not protect you, because my daddy did the same thing. That's what that whole point was. But I was showing why I would call you a coward, brother.
Pause that real quick. That's crazy, because I didn't know anything about that concerning DL and his daughter, and I seen there's so many stuff that fly through my timeline on Twitter. I just don't be having time to click on everything. You know what I'm saying? But I think I saw somebody actually post an interview clip. I think it might have been on Sway in the Morning, where I guess DL talked about that. But from what I'm seeing from a distance, this is like a real thing. Like his daughter got violated in front of him and he ain't do nothing. Like, did you heard about this?
I never heard about that. Any of y'all in the comment section ever hear anything about this? If anybody heard anything about this, drop it in the Discord or you know what I'm saying, tag me in it so that we could check it out and look at it, because I've never heard anything about that. But yo, if that actually happened, DL Hughley ought to be ashamed of himself, man. He shouldn't really be showing his face in public all like that.
Nah, you can't speak on nothing ever in life. You watch your daughter get violated in front of you, and you didn't do nothing.
When was this supposed to happen, and how did it happen? Where did it happen? Who did it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know any of this information.
Yeah, no, I definitely got to dig deeper into this. Pause. But that's crazy if that's true. That's crazy. And like I said, I think there's, it wasn't directly in front of him from what he said. I don't know. Okay, Lloyd Sky 9 said it wasn't directly in front of him for what he said. But how can it not be? How do you, if okay, we all have.
How does that even come up in question? Is my thing. Like, what?
Yeah, like what you mean? It wasn't directly in front, bro. If so, that means you were in proximity, and you just didn't like go over there and stop it, or like I don't like that's crazy.
Facts.
That's anyways. All right, I got to look into this a little bit more. I thought where he like spoke on this, but that's crazy. DL said it wasn't directly in front of him. What? Yeah, anyways,
that's too crazy. Shout out to Grover, man. Shout out to Grover, man. THPP Network. Shout out to you, bro. All right, let's get it.
You did a post about, you did an interview about. I didn't do that interview. I simply reposted what you said. So when you say, Monique, you went after my daughter, that's untrue, DL. I posted what you said. And then when you said when you were really going for it with your shades on, and you said, Monique said, I stood by and watched my daughter be raped. DL Hughley,
what's good with it?
That's your conscience talking to you, brother.
Yo,
I never.
Check this out. What Caldona said. Shout out to you, Caldona. Caldona said our cardiology brother did a stream on it. The clip shows DL admit he didn't stop it because it was a celebrity he liked.
What? That? Yeah, that's. I don't even know how to respond to that. I gotta go back. Cal, is it the let us know, please. Is it the Sway in the Morning interview? I think it was a Sway in the Morning interview where I saw that clip, but I didn't click on it. And was it Sway in the Morning? Where did it happen at? Please let us know.
Man, he don't have any right to talk about anybody's family or anything if you as a father of a daughter knowingly allows that to happen, or you get wind of something like that happen and you not do anything about it. You not doing anything about it. It don't matter if that was your favorite celebrity. You need to run down on that person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Like just violated. Like,
yeah, DL Hughley is a whole clown. I knew it was something about him. Shout out to
Cal said it was Sway
interview.
It was Sway. That's crazy.
Yo, sounds to me like them Sway clips need to start recirculating on social media because people may not have the context of that, what she talking about, because we sure didn't.
Grover said DL looking real Epsteinish right now.
Right. We must be hitting at the same time. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened. I was like, dang, did you block Grover on accident? Like every time I hit it, you hit it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's that Epstein action going on. Golly.
Yeah, man, that's trifling, bro. Honestly, bro, if this happened when he should be criminally liable for that.
That's what Hurricane IQ said. If he did nothing about it, throw him under the jail.
Yeah,
with the one who did it. Facts.
I agree. If you guys agree with Hurricane IQ, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. I agree with Hurricane IQ 100%. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely ridiculous. No, there's no excuse for that.
None at all.
You know what I'm saying? No excuse for that whatsoever. You know what I mean? All right, let's run it.
Said that. I never said that. And I want to be a little clear about something else. Never would I try to do anything to harm any of your babies, because we got babies too. So never would I try to do anything to harm your children. However, what I was saying to your daughter and to the other daughters out there, I know what it's like for your daddy to know you've been touched and he not protect you, because my daddy did the same thing. That's what that whole point was. But I was showing why I would call you a coward, brother. I don't think it's brave that you didn't protect your baby. So when I said what I was saying, let me be clear to you, DL Hughley, it had nothing to do in reference to your family, and you know that. Now, when you were speaking and you were going off and you said, what did you say? She was so offended by the game we play, but you didn't say what the offense was. And that's the part for me that is disheartening, that you continue to try to trick and smoke and mirror our people. If you're going to say it all the way through. When you say family is sacred, you are absolutely right, baby. You're right. But when you say would my husband rather, and you co-sign your team of people doing that, well, isn't my husband sacred? So you got to be careful in your words, because the very words you use, DL, they're going to come back, and they're coming back to bite you, baby. And what I also said on Club Shay Shay, when I looked in that camera, I said, DL, I love you, brother. And I don't know if you didn't hear that part, but we really do. We love you, brother. And if ever you get courageous enough to want to have a conversation, we're always open to it, because doing that, it shows how our community can get better. When you're wrong, as we have said to you, hey, brother, we apologize on that one.
Yeah, incorrect on the cease and desist. And I want to add one more thing. When you spoke in reference to your daughter being a reason why Monique stopped speaking about it, what you don't even understand, out of love for you, See, you can have a problem with your brother, but you're not going to take it out on the kids. And we respected the fact that she tried to defend you, but we got 3 big ass sons that if we were to think about it in the same.
Shout out to Lunch. Lunch said, there you go, Rob. You said in one of y'all live that she would call you baby right before she turned back around. I'm dead serious. See, like Monique, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Monique
she
is
lit him up and then said, but I love you, after she stabbed you like 20 times.
She is a perfect example of what you call nice nasty. How many people have ever heard of nice nasty? You know what nice nasty is, bro?
Yeah, I know what that is. I know what that is.
Yeah, Monique is straight up nice nasty. But and the thing is, I'm not mad at Monique for doing that. All the stuff that she's been through and all this nonsense that she is dealing with these people in Hollywood. You gotta develop a hard outer shell like that in order to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at it at all. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, me neither. You know,
yeah.
Given what she's been through, you know, given her past, or what she said about her dad, her actual father not protecting her in that same situation, and everything that's happened to her in Hollywood. Like, I get it.
Right. Absolutely. All right, bro. I'm gonna run it. Let me know if you want me to stop anywhere.
For sure.
Way that she thought about it, what would that be? But out of love for you, we're not going to go after your child trying to protect the father that she loves. But one could argue, based upon what you said about yourself, had you exhibited the same type of love and protection for your other daughter that your other daughter tried to exhibit towards you, there never would have been the commentary that you made about yourself. And I liken it to Brother Corey Holcomb, who I don't know, but I got a lot of respect for him because I heard him say something in an interview. He spoke about how Earthquake's son had came to one of his shows, and the young man was hesitant about introducing himself or reintroducing himself because of the rift between his father and himself. And Brother Corey was like, come on, man, no, you come over here and I'm gonna give you love, because that was between your father and I. And it made him reconsider the whole thing and reach back out to an old friend. In my humble opinion, that's what real men do. We come from the old school. We're not going to have no problem with your children because we love them and we love you and we want y'all to win. Not at the expense of the community, though, being demeaned in order to get followers. But from the standpoint of if we come together, we're going to win just by default. So at the end of the day, when you get to talking about how Monique is not loved and this and the other, that's your perception. But what I'll say is it is due to the love that we have that we're able to love those that say things that could be construed as hurtful, but we understand that the old saying of hurt people. So we don't take what you say personally, brother. And again, it's nothing but love. In addition to the fact I'm Q-Sci-Fi, just like you, except I've been in about 29 going on 30 years. I'm not going to argue with you, Frank.
So they in the same fraternity. They both Qs. They both Omega Psi Phi members. That's interesting.
Yeah. So they both want they them type of brothers. You know what I'm saying? They in the same frat. I said them type of
you said them type of brothers. Yeah, but that's interesting though, because you know, they need to handle that then, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They need to work that out.
Exactly.
But don't look like I don't think it's gonna happen though, but we'll see.
I thought it's interesting though how in DL's original response, how he tries to belittle their relationship. Like it's just impossible for Monique to have, you know, a husband that loves her and that'll defend her and things of that nature. But that does seems like it's speaking to DL's own insecurities for, you know, you can argue a lack of love when it came to, you know, defending your daughter in that situation that she found herself in which you did nothing because, I don't know, apparently it was your favorite celebrity doing it. That's crazy.
Man, what about your daughter? Your daughter should be your favorite person in the world. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what celebrity was doing what or anything, that's your daughter. That's that right there is a shame. You know what I'm saying? That DL Hughley did that. And that honestly, bro, like he's a shameful excuse for a man. You know what I'm saying?
He is.
If you did that, you know what I'm saying? Never in a million years would that go unanswered. Never in a million years. Never in a million years, bro. That's something that I'd be willing. There, it's not a lot. Well, actually, it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty loose with a lot of the stuff that I wouldn't mind giving up my freedom for. That's one of the things that I wouldn't think twice about. I wouldn't think twice about it. After I got done doing what I'd have to do, I'd go right to the police station myself. You're gonna get me anyway here.
What I thought was funny right now is just not how you caught yourself, because you were just now really listening to Rob, so you understand like how crazy he actually is and how he's not normal. He was about to say, and there was nothing wrong with what he was getting ready to say, but he wanted to make sure to clarify. He was about to say, there's not a lot of things that I would give up my freedoms for, but he stopped himself and made a quick alteration and said, well, there is. There is. For most normal people, there aren't a lot of things. And it's the main thing would probably just be for your child. Well, for Rob, he's going to lose his freedoms for quite a few things.
But those are things that don't happen very often. You know what I'm saying? But these are things that I've already made a determination on. If XYZ were to happen, this is how it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Messing with my family or something like that. That's definitely one of them, without a question, almost reactive. You know what I'm saying? So, but didn't you think this through? Yeah, I thought this through like around the time I turned 19.
Yeah,
which is why I did it so easy, because it's part of my value system. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hey, shout out to Yoshi Mori, 200 for 11 months of service. We appreciate you, Yoshi.
Shout out to Yoshi Mori. Appreciate you, bro. All right, let's get it.
Ain't nothing but love. So we wanted to extend that to you and let you know what it is. And again, if you ever want to speak, let's have a real conversation. But people needed to know where the confrontation on stage began, and it was from that day.
It was from that day. And once you own that day, DL, guess what, baby? We'll be good. Now, talking about we're gonna be good.
Talking about we're gonna be good and talking about taking ownership.
I want to talk to my babies at the Breakfast Club. I want to talk to my babies at the Breakfast Club.
Pause this real quick. I ain't even.
Oftentimes people don't know what a genuine.
All right, go ahead.
In my head, when we got done with the Monique Griff, yesterday, right?
Yeah.
The whole, or I shouldn't say that. The day prior, because on Wednesday was when the Monique joint dropped.
Right.
I don't even have to know what she's gonna say. I literally knew in my mind. I said to myself, Charlamagne gonna get on the Breakfast Club and tap dance his ass off against Monique again, because he hates her. He hates her.
What's Charlamagne issue with Monique?
Because he's a tap dancing raccoon for just Hollywood and the entertainment industry overall. Because Monique been like blackballed and been like kind of just pushed out the game. And I'll never forget when Monique originally came out with the whole Netflix ordeal, right? However many years ago that was. And then they had her on. I expected, on the Breakfast Club, it's just back then, I expected like they were going to let her speak her piece, ask her some questions, and, let her get off. You know what I'm saying? And like clear things up. Instead, Charlamagne was doing the white man's work himself. And I don't even say stuff like that often. You know what I'm saying? But he was doing the white man's work himself.
Not surprised.
He was doing the devil's work himself.
That goes
I
back
promise
to
you.
that
And
goes back to what makes a ...
And I was so shocked. I'm like, why is Charlamagne going in on Monique like this? Like, what's going on? I thought y'all had her on to speak her piece and, you know, reveal her truth. And, you know, you ask her some questions, push back a little bit, but Charlamagne was being a whole douche. You know what I'm saying? He was making sure to stand up for the air quote system. You know what I'm saying? He was going hard for the system. Yeah, I was shocked. So now fast forward to, you know, the present day. I literally, that's what came to mind. I thought to myself, once the Shannon Sharpe thing was going viral and everything like that, I said, oh, I already know Charlamagne gonna get on the Breakfast Club and tap dance like there's no tomorrow against Monique. You know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and run it. I want to hear what she's gonna say because I already know that's what they're gonna address is how he was tap dancing.
Tap dancing, bro. What makes a COON? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, and shout out to John Guillory for the 3 months of membership support. Definitely appreciate it. Make sure y'all show him some love. Y'all know what to do.
Apology will do. They don't even understand. It allows us to say we accept that apology and we move forward because today y'all own that. Today, Charlamagne, today, Envy, y'all own that. And I want to speak to my baby Just Hilarious.
Come on.
I want to speak to your little sister. And let me speak to DJ and Leonard first. Okay, because I'm not going to do the nicknames. She's a beautiful asset sitting in that seat. Mm-hmm. And she's going to bring something very special to that show. And I know the community is agreeing with what I'm saying right now, because what that sister did when she sat in that seat, she was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see for years. For years. And just that baby sitting there with nothing but honesty and said, no, we got to deal with this, y'all. We got to deal with this, y'all. You don't understand what that baby's bringing to that show. Because what she's not going to be bringing is, let's knock down, drag them out. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And because you babies owned it and you apologize.
We love you. And we loved you then. Not mad. And want y'all to win.
That's all. That's all. So if we start pumping out that positivity into our community, if we start speaking about the greatness that we are and the greatness that we're doing, guess what's going to happen? Now, do we still have to bring some to the mat and ring the doorbell ding dong? Yes, we do. But we don't love them no less. Because at any given time, we could be brought to the mat. Ding dong.
Well, we make it a point of
I never knew about this. Shout out to Black Ice.
Andrew Dice Clay tore him up.
Yeah, look up Andrew Dice Clay roasted Charlamagne when he was on Wendy Williams. It was bad. Andrew Dice Clay said, "Who we talking about here? Who we talking about here? Charlamagne and not my God. That's who we talking about here. That clown."
Charlamagne and not my God. That's funny.
Who praised the Charlamagne? Huh? Anybody here praise Charlamagne? He's anybody's God in here? I can only imagine, man. Andrew Dice Clay, wow, man. All right, let's get it.
Not messing with people that's not messing with us. And we hope that today for you guys, the feeling that Charlamagne got, Brother Leonard received from the community by big upping him for apologizing. It's kind of like a movie we used to watch with the kids called Monsters, Inc.
Oh, pause it away. So it's looking like
scare the people.
All right, go ahead.
So it's looking like Charlamagne actually apologized on the Breakfast Club. Like I said, I didn't watch it, so I don't know. But it's looking based off what's being said here, it's looking like Just Hilarious. I won't say checked because I didn't watch it, but Just Hilarious brought some perspective to everything that made Charlamagne apologize. That's what it's sounding like. Let us know if did y'all see what the Breakfast Club, what the Charlamagne and them said on the Breakfast Club about this whole new Monique ordeal, that he actually apologized to her from like his foolishness and tap dancing from like a couple years back. Let us know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was there like a recent episode of the Breakfast Club where Charlamagne was discussing this, or because
I'm assuming that's what this was. He probably had a show yesterday or something, and it sounded like he apologized.
Okay, all right. I'll tell you what. If we see it, that's another griff. Open up next level of griff.
Facts.
Power, but then they found out laughter created more power. Y'all have the power to heal. Use it. Use it to heal. Use it to help folks. Don't hurt folks. Because what happens is, one of the greatest gifts we can have is going in our community and getting the love from our people. forget highly weird, because it's weird. Getting the love from our people. So we are proud of you, and I'm emotional about it because I'm happy that y'all got an opportunity to do that for yourselves. And we love y'all, brothers and sisters. And just hilarious, keep that going.
Hey, you see Hurricane IQ put the link in the chat.
Oh, you put a link in the chat for the is that the Monique joint? I mean the Breakfast Club joint?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll check that out. We'll check that out.
You know the way that we can do that and get around the copyright, because you know the Breakfast Club is weird about the copyrights, is we can download the video and make a video of it with our own edits and then react to the video with our own edits that we make.
Ah, got you. Okay. So yeah, so you just download that, alter it a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and run it from there.
And run it from there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. So Hurricane IQ said, yeah, he did apologize. He apologized for all that tap dancing and doing the devil's work about 5-6 years ago.
Well, and see, I'll tell you one of the reasons why Charlamagne probably did that, and this is one of the things that you always see with a fence rider like Charlamagne, is that when he sees the person that he was going in starting to get the momentum, you know what I'm saying, and they're building a wave, Charlamagne's gonna try to get on the right side of that wave. That's what he did with Kwame Brown. You remember when Kwame Brown had first came to YouTube, and you know he was getting all those views, and you know he was blowing up, and everybody was watching him. He tried it for a hot second, and then he backed down. He backed down. You know what I'm saying? Charlamagne always backed down. You know
right. And then you take that in between the Monique joint, because I'm sure anytime a situation like Monique being on Shannon Sharp pops up, then that's going to bring up everything. Like you see old clips of DL coming up now, right? So I'm sure folks was reacting to that old Charlamagne interview and we're calling him out for the tap dancing raccoon that he is. And then you couple that on top of the fact that you see he's trying to soft shoe walk back the whole Biden 2020 thing. You get what I'm saying? So he's getting killed on both ends. He's getting killed for his political perspective, right, that he put out there, and he's getting killed for his, just tap dancing for the Hollywood system against Monique.
Charlamagne has the best year of his life. That's what he like. He fly that flag, so he like getting killed from both ends.
Yeah, 2024 is starting out to be a rough year for him, because he's having to patch up a whole bunch of holes, that he poked a couple of years back.
Yeah, that's what he get. That's what he get. How many of y'all feel sorry for Charlamagne? I don't feel sorry for him at all. I think that he still got worse to come.
He's desperately trying to save face right now.
Yeah. And on top of it, in the background, he still got to come to grips with the fact that DJ Envy is a certified scammer.
Exactly.
So that's your mans that you've been doing business with. So people that work with DJ Envy scam. So what kind of scams have you been doing on the Breakfast Club with DJ Envy? You've been doing that vote blue no matter who scam for God knows how long.
Exactly.
All right, let's get it.
Keep that going, because you are a great addition, because there were others that would have sat in that seat and would not have said a word. So nothing but love and respect for y'all. And one last thing. Thank you, Charlamagne, for not calling a brother daddy.
Okay. Hey.
Thank you for not calling me daddy. You did the right thing, and you didn't owe me an apology. It was Monique. So we love y'all.
And we said before we came on that we was not going to be long, and we were just going to say, what we needed to say. But I want to say to our community, don't give up on us.
In terms of our community.
Yes. Don't give up. Don't give up on your relationships. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up.
I'm about to head out.
Don't give up.
You said that. You said you about to head out. You about to head out.
She said don't give up on our community. I'm like, I'm about to head out.
Oh man, you walking up the stairs on the plane, huh?
I'm walking up the stairs on the plane.
You walking up the stairs on the plane, huh?
You got your ticket already, huh?
You done walked through customs, huh?
You ain't even bring no baggage with you, huh? You know it's bad when you leave all your stuff behind. I'll leave everything behind, walking up the steps on the plane. And then Monique said, "Don't give up on your community." Yes, I guess,
man, you was about to do that jet life like currency, huh?
Facts.
Oh man, the jet life like currency and Stolly. You know what I mean? That's hilarious. All right, let's get it.
Up on your love. Please hear me, and I'm talking right to the sisters. Don't give up on your love. Don't give up on that man that's treating you in a way that you ain't never been treated. Don't give up on that man that's loving your babies, and some of them may not even be his. Don't give up on that man that is taking your shit. Or woman. And still standing strong with you. Don't give up, y'all. So when people say, why does he have to be there? Because he makes me better.
You know,
he makes me strong.
To me, these are illegitimate questions. To me, anybody who asks why a woman has her man there is just dumb, especially another man. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where how many people ever heard like, you know, like if you have a daughter, or, you know, if you're a woman and your father told you something like, never go to a car dealership by yourself, always bring like your boyfriend, always bring your husband, or always bring like a male with you.
I remember hearing stuff like that.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons you have that as a resource right there in a relationship. So that's why somebody would do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the man right there with you, because one thing that you know, people will always try to do is a lot of people can't deny this. They try to take advantage of women. They'll try to sweet talk women. And there's a lot of women that are susceptible for that. Sadly, usually the ones that are the decent women who are the ones that are susceptible to sweet talk and to getting taken advantage of. So, you know, and a woman that listens to their father is always going to bring a male with them that they trust when they have to deal with another man. You know what I'm saying? Because of that vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like if you're friends with a woman, or, you know, if you have a significant other and that woman tells you, you know, I something ain't right about this woman right here. If a woman is giving you advice about another woman, not a bad idea to take it. Same way if you're a woman and you bring a man with you to, you know, either just be there and have your back, or help you with your confidence with dealing with another man, it's not a bad idea. Men know things about other men. Men can see things about other men. Women can see things about other women. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true. But that just goes to show the world that we live in. When you have to over explain something like that, you got to over explain that it's okay for you to stick with your significant other through your trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy that you actually have to articulate that. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just expected that you throw the relationship away immediately. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I don't know. That's wild to me.
Yeah, that's wild. Shout out to RG Titan. What's good with it, bro? Yeah. I mean, that's where we at though in the world, man. What do you think is the cause of it? You think the cause of it is because of social media? A lot of it?
I think the cause of a lot of it is just social engineering. You know what I'm saying? Overall, you know, from everything, from, you know, everything that's getting pumped out through social media, through media overall, you know, even with politicians, you know what I mean? Like they're putting that type of, you know, energy, or that type of idea in the atmosphere, you know, that is just okay to not be in any type of stable relationship or on stable grounds, especially when you have a child involved.
Yeah, I agree. Real quick, y'all, we over here on Reacts, we got 27 people watching. Shout out to y'all, and we got 19 likes. If everybody can hit that like button and get us to 40, that would be great. That would be great. All right, let's get it. We almost done, man. We making good time.
Damn good time.
Damn good time. You know what I'm saying?
He makes me happier. He's made me a better mother, a better wife, a better friend, a better entertainer. He makes me better. So listen, y'all, if y'all got somebody that is making you better, if y'all got somebody that's hanging in there with you when you know goddamn well you should have been dropped off, be unafraid to hold on to him. Be unafraid. Is it challenging to grow up? It's challenging. It is, especially when we've been taught some shit all of our lives and we've seen it. It can be challenging. That is why, DL Hughley, I have no hate in my heart for you, brother. When I see you walking through the airport with a support dog, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying, brother, if you have to have this,
why are you going after the people like you do?
Why?
It ain't necessary. Be funny with all of that. And when we speak about Oprah, when we speak about Tyler, when we speak about CBS, we're not speaking about them to call them out. We're speaking to call them up, because the same way that the Breakfast Club was able to say, I'm sorry, the same way Brother Lee Daniels was able to go across the stage and apologize, the same way that we were able to say, we are sorry, it was inaccurate about the cease and desist, is the same way that Oprah, who teaches master classes, well, sometimes we got to love enough. We got to love the teacher enough to sit them down and say, it's time for you to be a student again. Tyler Perry, it's like, brother, the world heard you on audio saying you were wrong. You cost our family tens of millions of dollars. We don't hate you. We love you because you were trying to do the right thing. But as Gayle King said when she did that interview about Kobe Bryant, certain people suggested that she just stay quiet, but she couldn't. Don't listen to people that tell you to stay quiet when you've done what you weren't supposed to do, when you've done wrong. Speak up, acknowledge it, because it helps us help the community. And guess what? We are only human beings. We are only human beings.
What you think about what Hurricane IQ said? Hurricane IQ said Orca and Tyler will never apologize for being the snakes that they are.
No, that's not happening. They're whole demons. They could care less. They're whole demons who they too believe that they are the devil themselves. You get what I'm saying? And they're happy with their positions that they got. They're held up in a highlight in a high position, you know, on that side of the tracks. And you know, to apologize would be to give up their position, and they're not doing that. You've seen even, you know, I didn't get a chance to bring this up. Damn it, what is her name? Old girl that was crying on all the interviews recently.
Oh, Color Purple, Taraji, something like that.
Yeah. You know, when Monique spoke on the Taraji, I wanted to bring that up on yesterday's show, but I didn't get a chance to bring it up. But the point that I was going to highlight was that, you know, if you listen to, I forgot which Taraji interview she did, but the fact of the matter is that Oprah did Taraji dirty too, and she almost didn't do The Color Purple because they didn't want to break bread and they were doing wrong by her. So Oprah is still on that.
Yeah, she's
still on that.
Yeah.
Now I guess they ended up patching it up and fixing things up. So because obviously Taraji did the film, but she admitted in an interview that she was about to walk away from The Color Purple because of the stuff that, you know, being a black woman in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me that Oprah is still doing, you know, black women dirty? Like you still on that from Monique to now Taraji P. Henson? Like, come on, man.
I mean, you saw what happened with that city girl mayor. You know what I'm saying? The city girl mayor was coming with those black woman talking points while she was sitting up there on a podium bashing the majority of city council, who was majority of black women.
It's crazy. How you trying to play both sides like that? You know?
You know what I'm saying? Is Oprah part of the patriarchy?
Basically.
I mean, somebody help me understand. This is what I'm saying. Like, these nonsensical talking points, not only do they have to be taken out and disposed of, but the people that come up with them and perpetuate the damaging nonsense, they have to be completely rendered completely erroneous to where the only person that'll listen to them is a dog or an animal or a wall. And no other human being will ever pay attention to any nonsense that comes out of these toxic people's mouths ever again.
Yeah,
and my thing is, I don't think that people are willing to do that, because even Monique, if you know what I'm saying, as much as Monique was big up in Oprah in the in the Club Shay Shay interview, she still got love for Oprah. And if they squashed it tomorrow, you know, she'd be right back to giving her props, and just it wouldn't even matter that she did her dirty like that. So we you know what I'm saying, even on this side of what you call quote unquote accountability or whatever, there's still a little element of fake stuff.
Yeah. There's certain things that I just can't work with you again. If you do me dirty, especially you participate in something that costs me tens of millions of dollars, you and Tyler. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. It's up for life. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Big facts. All right, let's get it.
And we got to let you know we love you enough, because we know that's all y'all are too, despite people making y'all think y'all are more than that.
That's it, my babies. That's it. And, you know, we have always spoke about when it ain't been fair, but we try to make sure we speak about when it is fair. We try to make sure we speak about when people do say, you know what, let me show you what I'm about. And I want to talk to y'all about our brother, Katt Williams. Now, y'all know that is my fraternal twin brother, non-biological, okay? And I want to tell y'all about my twin.
Now, you know Katt Williams responded to this too.
I didn't know that. I saw something floating around on social media that said that she's joining Katt Williams' tour, which I thought was hilarious. I didn't know if that. I don't know how true that is, though.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about how true that is, but you know, if we get time, we could definitely check out that what Katt Williams had to say. I think there's a version of it on Forgotten Kings.
Oh, Forgotten Kings got everything.
Yeah, Forgotten Kings got it all. All right, let's get it. Now, before I actually start, shout out to Black Ice 81. Black Ice 81 said that Black Boule is starting to get debunked. Oprah is still doing what she was taught by the higher ups. Yeah, by her buddies, Epstein and all them that she used to hang out with, because we cannot ever let it be forgotten that Oprah Winfrey was good friends, you know what I'm saying, with Harvey Weinstein and all them. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, her name appears in those Epstein documents. That's the type of people that she like to surround herself with. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Brother Katt Williams, baby, guess what? I'm going to be joining my twin brother, Katt Williams, on the Dog Matter Tour. So I'm excited. We are excited. I cannot wait to see y'all, Connecticut. I see y'all tomorrow night with our brother, Katt Williams, Albany, New York, with our brother, Katt Williams. And I'll say this too, and I told him this. I said, for as funny and as talented as you are, your heart is far bigger.
Real talk.
And that brother done touched our community, baby, in ways that he's never even talked about. Those are the real ones.
Because as they say, real G's move in silence.
Oh.
That's sad.
Well, give me a kiss on that one.
What you say?
My
love
name,
y'all.
well, I was going to say my name is Monique.
Did you tell me they know who you are?
I did, Daddy. Okay. Shit, I forgot. We love y'all for real, my babies.
All right, so look at that. So yeah, so there's that. All right.
They should call they should change the name from Black Matter to Black Ball, the Black Ball Tour. You know?
Hey, but that's where all the good content gonna be at, though. That's where all the good content is. So you got that one queued up, right?
Well, first I got a big shout. First off, shout out to Paris for watching on Facebook.
Yeah, shout out. That's Jesse. Shout out to you, bro. What's good with it?
Yeah, I got this queued up right here because y'all, if y'all didn't know, the big homie Down Low Hughley, he responded. So let's see what Down Low Hughley had to say about all this, because he actually responded to this stuff.
Down Low Hughley.
Let's check out what Down Low Hughley had to say.
All right, I'm taking time to respond to Monique again. She made another greasy ass video with her daddy. We kind of relived.
Come on, man. He's such a clown.
Litigating some of the stuff she said on Club Shay Shay, where she talked about how she was on the show and somebody, they played a game, Would You Rather? And I guess she felt like they insulted her husband's sexuality, which is interesting because she can always talk shit about everybody else's sexuality. But I guess her husband's sacrosanct, he's off limit. But a hit dog will bark unless his mouth is full. But she talked about, well, she didn't actually call her lawyer. Who the fuck would be afraid of your lawyer? Your lawyer, you mean the lawyer that did your contract? That lawyer, the lawyer from the firm of Negro from Ghetto Got Him and Gone, that lawyer? Who the fuck afraid of him? He couldn't get your name right on the ticket. He gonna get it right on a legal document. It didn't happen because
so you see how DL Hughley just So what if the lawyer is black?
Right? Why are you downplaying that? Why are you making fun of that?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what we be talking about these pro-black coons. That's pro-black coon work all day.
Exactly, pro-black coon work all day, because he'll sit up. See, he'll perpetrate like elements of pro-blackness, but then when Monique had approached him with a black lawyer, now you want to make fun of the black lawyer off the strength that he's black, not because he's not good at his job, right? You didn't just say, oh, he's messing up the spelling of your name on the billing and da-da-da-da. No, you make sure to highlight he's messing up and he's black. Aha. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you're making a point to do that because of the stigma that surrounds that. That's coon stuff, bro. That's coon talk.
I mean, like, wouldn't Johnny Cochran be a lawyer from Negro? I guarantee you that Johnny Cochran is better than any lawyer that's ever been purchased on retainer by Down Low Hughley.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? His name, actually, that's a misspelling on his last name. Is actually Down Low Hugely.
Right.
Hugely on the down low, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
You didn't need to, because we respect people. We don't have to do things for clicks. They took it off. because you asked me to, because I respected you at the time.
I don't believe nothing. He lying because you literally just acknowledged that the lawyers got involved. So that tells me that what they said was true. They threatened you with the lawyers and you took it down.
Yeah.
You also talked about how
you said what?
He's a snake oil salesman, bro. This dude is a straight up clown. Seriously, straight up clown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is.
Disrespect you on so many platforms. But you have this impeccable memory where you can tell to the degree, well, who did what to you and why and what happened, where you were, but you can't pull up one time on any platform that I said anything about you at all because you know you're lying. You got that.
You know, Twitter already exposed him on that, right? You got to love Twitter.
Yeah, bro. I'm sure they got a whole video feed. So when you get done with this, bro, we about to run it.
Yeah, they got whole threads of video after video after video of him on multiple platforms going in on Monique.
Look at what Hurricane IQ said. Hurricane IQ said, no wonder the Democrats like him. Yo, that's a great comment. That's facts. That's exactly why the Democrats like him. And the thing is that, listen, man, you know, I'm not trying to be funny, but DL Hughley.
I think you are, but go ahead.
Nah, bro, I'm not. And it's going to sound really bad, but like I can't mess with somebody that if you call yourself a male and your voice is that high at the age that you are, like, bro, you got gray hair. You should have a good depth of bass in your voice by now if you want to call yourself a man. And you sound like Steve Urkel struggling through a comedy routine every time you open up your mouth. Who's supposed to take somebody like that serious?
I don't.
Yeah, I can't. Like, come on, bro.
Exactly, especially given the fact that you allowed your daughter to be violated
and
you did nothing about it, and you knew about it, and I just wasn't necessarily in proximity. I wasn't like, it didn't happen right in front of me, so I didn't do anything, and it was my favorite celebrity that did it.
Bro, see, like there needs to be like a fatherhood association or like an actual manhood association, not like the dumb stuff they be doing online, but an actual like association of men, you know what I'm saying? That when somebody does something like that, when you find out that somebody allowed their daughter to have something like that happen and they made a pass, it's certain kind of stuff, certain kind of corrections that need to be done to him by other men. If you get what my drift, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. The fraternity of men, the FOM gonna come get you.
The FOM needs to come get him.
The FOM have deemed that DL Hughley is in violation. It's time to snatch that brother up.
Yeah, this dude doesn't ever need to be poking his chest out, talking loud at anybody, knowing what you allowed to happen to your daughter. If anything, he should be thankful every single day that he's not walking around on a breathing machine while he's poking his chest out.
Exactly. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Piece of paper and that big ass memory, but you can't pull one up. My biggest mistake is saying yes to you. I should have said no when you came on you couldn't come on my radio show. I should have said no that I wasn't playing those dates with you. As a matter of fact, almost anybody who says yes to you at some point is in this milieu with you. Almost anybody. So I would suggest anybody out there, you can say yes to drugs, but say no to Monique. You talked about how my children, families are uplifted. They weren't when you were running across Vegas. I mean, on the stage in Detroit. They weren't when you talking shit on social media. When you got your ass whipped and your tickets dropped, then they became off limits. But let's do this. Let's decide that you will treat my children like you treat yours, like you don't know them, invisible, like you have no relationship with them, like you're estranged, you're unfamiliar, like you don't know them.
Should anybody take anybody serious?
You know what I'd never do? I would never.
Vlad. I don't. You said should anybody be taken serious who goes on Vlad? No.
Yeah.
No. And on top of that, I can't take anything that he's saying too concerning her not having a relationship with her children, because many of us that are in media, like myself, I make it a point to not, put anything out that involves my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very deliberate. So the fact that I don't know anything about Monique and her children and her family, that doesn't mean anything. That's not a sign of there not being a relationship. But what that is,
about a guy who is okay with sharing his daughter with his coworkers, which is foul as it comes.
Exactly. You got a lot. I mean, you should never be speaking on family anything ever in life after allowing something like that to happen, and you did nothing. Facts. That's just crazy to me.
Let my woman take care of me. I would never let my woman get evicted from her apartment. I would never let my woman has to ask another man for money. I'd never do that. Can your old man say the same? He loves you. Of course, he got to say that. You claim him on your taxes. He's a dependent. He's sitting there with you right now. And everything. Because it ain't.
He's not proving anything that she's saying false. He's just cracking jokes. I want everybody to pay attention to that. He's cracking jokes. He didn't say that she's lying because of X, Y, and Z. He's just what's it called? Ad hominems. Like he's just attacking them personally.
Yeah, and another thing is he's lying too because Monique's husband wasn't just sitting there he was doing most of the talking.
He did like about half of the talking.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh man.
Like he does anything else. But you never address the same.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say DL Hughley is just one of those dudes that's a feminine dude that'll bring out the masculinity in a woman, and he's probably used to being shouted down by women and a woman not letting him talk, because why would you when your voice is the same decibels as the woman?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Alien point. I said that if you spent as much time writing your Netflix special as you did arguing about getting it, it wouldn't have been trash. It was. I didn't say it. I defy anybody out there. Stop listening to me. Watch it. Read the reviews. Read the reviews. You beg for something. You make valid points that women are underpaid, that they're not valued. That's absolutely right. So you would think that when you got a chance to do something that you can argue for, you'd be up for the challenge, but you shit the bed because you never are ready for it. Because all you ever do is complain about what you don't have. You're never ready for the moment because you're always living in the past. I said it. If you spend half of your time doing, as opposed to talking about who didn't do for you and what they did for you, you'd be a lot further along. You wouldn't be evicted. You wouldn't be working for your man. You wouldn't be asking other comics for money. So you got all.
You see, Contra, is she working for her man, or is she claiming her man as a dependent because she's paying for him? That's how you know, like the fact that he can't even get his lies together and he's contradicting himself so crazy, as well as rehashing everything that he already said in the last video. I mean, it just goes to show that dude is a clown, and he doesn't have a leg to stand on in this Monique situation. You know what I mean? He really doesn't. He really doesn't.
At all. And shout out to Keldrick Crowder. Make sure y'all show Keldrick some love. Shout out to you, bro, for joining the membership. Definitely appreciate it.
Shout out to you, bro.
All the ingredients. Take that piece of paper that you're running down the list with, and that pen that you got, and that daddy sitting next to you, and do what you can't do what you never do. Write a fucking joke.
He ended the stream janky.
Hey, how about DL Hughley do something that he never does? How about he tell one?
Exactly. Why don't you tell a joke?
Why don't you tell one? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's crazy, man.
That's crazy, man. But anyways, man, and any parting words, man? Any parting words, you know, on this DL Hughley Monique war?
Nah, like I said, bro, I still got the same feelings about DL Hughley that I had yesterday. If I see him at a store, it's basically, yo, can you pass me that can of beans and keep it moving?
Facts. Just give me that beans, bro. Yeah, all right. I don't even think I'd ask him. Yeah. I wouldn't even ask him for the can of beans. I get it myself.
Yeah, I would I would ask him for the can of beans for the same reason why I read people who have iPhones message and don't respond, because my thing sends a text message. It sends a return receipt that says your message has been read, so you know that I read it and I didn't acknowledge it. And then when you ask me, I see you saw my message. Yeah, I saw it. And then just like, you know, keep on going. Like, yeah, I see you. You don't mean nothing to me except for, can you get me that can of beans? I know who you are. I know you're DL Hughley. I don't care. I need those beans more than I need your autograph. The $1.99 thing of beans over there is more important than your autograph, because you're a clown and because you have no business trying to clown somebody based on family values when your family value was to put a celebrity over the protection of your daughter. You're a pathetic human being, bro, and that has nothing to do with your lack of comedic ability. That has to do with your lack of humanity.
In closing, I'm gonna clip that up. That just sounded perfect. Like, you are a pathetic human being, bro. I'm putting that on the soundboard next.
That's hilarious.
I'm putting that on the soundboard next. And man, and shout out to Rob, man, for having this video queued up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna see it.
Y'all ain't gonna see it. Y'all ain't gonna see it. Too bad. You know what I'm saying?
Rob had this video queued up, ready to go, but y'all not gonna see it.
Nah. We did the thing on this one. You know what I'm saying? We all good. Yeah, we all good.
We finished and we done. But whatever that is, we'll run it back. Y'all, we'll get to it eventually.
We ain't running that back. It'll be a new grift to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It'll be something new to talk about. We ain't got time for that. So we shout out everybody.
Nobody got time for old grifts, you know?
Right. Facts. The internet moved too fast. Shout out to DSB with the 2 months of membership support. Shout out to Hurricane IQ with the 3 months of membership support. Shout out to Yoshi Mori with the 11 months. We appreciate you, bro. Shout out to John Guillory. Shout out to you, bro, with the 3 months. And shout out to Keldrick for just becoming a member. And everybody should become a member. But y'all lucky because this is staying up.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Keldrick, man. We appreciate you. Round of applause to Keldrick for becoming a service member.
Facts. Yeah, so y'all know what to do, man. We only need 17 more subs on this channel to get that 1,000. So make sure y'all come and subscribe to Reacts. The links will be over on Just Talking. If you already over here, you know what I'm saying, we appreciate you sticking around, and make sure that y'all smash the like button, leave us some comments. And as always, ladies and gentlemen,
call me Bucky, niggas lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no morals, I'd be menacing. How a nigga rapping conscious but he ignorant? How he from the hood but still gon' go legitimate? How he fuck a bunch of bitches but they still respect the women? He's a rolling in Sonata, he just got the windows tinted. Homie stab me in the back and that can never be forgiven. And my pounds been itching, man, I like the superstition. You can't have my phone number unless we running up the digits. Let me meditate, I just need a couple minutes. Tryna low by me, my cojones to the big ass. Bitch, I get high. I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like Brian. Yeah, I'm headed to the Bucks, then I'm ballin' like I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like Brian. Bitch, I get high. Let me meditate, then I celebrate. Tryna get the cake, I don't take a break. Yeah, bitch, wait. Grew up in the 90s, we was watching Ricky Lake. We was eating top ramen, no a TV dinner plate. Made a couple dollars, so I probably get the steak. Go on out at John and Venice, I told Quinn and I'll be late. Ay, I'm so epidemic, I'm a causing epidemic. Put my feet up in the building, bitch, I'm feeling like a bitch, I get high. I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like Brian. Yeah, I'm headed to the Bucks, then I'm ballin' like I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like Brian. Bitch, I get high.